just a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm ballin' like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Ooh, ooh, then the juke move. Heisman stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady. First play, first pass for Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. To throw, it's Brady. That's complete to White. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Brady going to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there, but now it'll be 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 41 yards. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with it.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. It really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got the results, like all the preparation time in the film room. It translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Well, the road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Brady.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brady looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And there's an incompletion, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Brady gives this to White. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way.
He's got him in. Complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 84 yards.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 21-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
He certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from the special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, the Jets sweep. This is Godwin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Brady got to have this one. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Brady now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. From midfield, here's Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Brady. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side in this offense.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And that will get out of bounds. So that's definitely going to put a major crimp in any comeback plans they may have had. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. To throw is Brady. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's going to have the hook up to Gage.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Jalen Phillips
Getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Brady, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones.
And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. For the winning team here, Charles,